Chio in the morning.
Yeah, it's Chio in the morning. Wired 96.5, Philly's hits and hip-hop. This funny man has been in some of the greatest comedy movies of all time. I'm talking Shallow Hal, The School of Rock, Nacho Libre, and Tenacious D, just to name a few. He's a member of what the media calls the Frat Pack, along with people like Will Ferrell, Ben Stiller, Steve Carell, Vince Vaughn, Owen and Luke Wilson. He was discovered in London as one of the lead dancers in Riverdance, which led to his first big role in High Fidelity. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the show, Jack Black.
Oh, man. Did he say Jack Black and Dan Harmon? You couldn't hear Dan Harmon.
No, he doesn't know I'm here.
There was a lot of loud cheers on top of it.
Actually,
hey, guys.
To be honest, we just found out 2 seconds ago. You know that? Yeah, it's Jack Black and Dan Harmon. I would imagine you're one of the producers of this new TV show that you're doing.
That's right. And it's perfectly fine for you to just talk to Jack. I totally understand.
Dan Harmon, he's a gem. I met him back when I was doing Riverdance.
Hey, what's up? How you guys doing this morning, man?
Fantastic.
No, we don't want to be rude to Dan, but thanks. We will just talk to Jack. Hi, Jack.
It's fine.
No, actually,
Cheese.
No, this TV show actually, or this concept on the website even, is genius. I mean, like, we are so excited to read about it.
Yeah.
I feel like if that's based on our website, then you overuse the word genius. But it is a good idea for a TV show.
She is pretty slow, just FYI. The GN
Hey,
is...
stop it.
Thank you, though.
So explain the concept.
Let me just give you a little backstory. Dan Harmon and a couple of his buddies started off this thing like 5 years ago on the internet called channel101.com, and it's like a competitive short TV pilot competition, whatever. People from all over the country sent in their short films to this website, and then every month there would be a battle of short television pilots. And over the years, it grew and got real momentum, and it was really funny. And this was sort of the natural thing to turn it into to take it to the next level, turn it into a TV show.
Yeah, so it's like a new kind of sketch show where each sketch is a little tiny TV show. And every week, the audience watches the little tiny TV shows, and with their votes, they determine which shows get canceled and which shows continue.
Short TV shows, they're f***ing great.
Because you have ADHD, right? Just like me, it's like short attention span, and it's like easier for us.
Exactly.
Well, it turns out that, all the TV you've been watching your whole life, it's kind of been conning you a little bit. I mean, they didn't need to take an hour to tell you a story about a guy that can turn into a shark. You can get that done in about 3 minutes.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, and correct me if the analogy is wrong, it's kind of like American Idol, where you have these, contestant pilots, and each week the one gets voted off, ones get voted off, but there's this website that's out now called votefortheworst.com, and we think that's the reason Sanjaya is still on there. Like, is that going to affect your TV shows where, like, the worst pilot is going to keep on going forward?
Sanjaya's on because the 14-year-old girls think he's cute and
That's
are not
true.
threatened by his...
Oh, God.
He had a tremendous audition. Don't you remember?
No.
People still love him from that sweet audition when he beat his sister. It does have a little bit of that audience participation, like where the audience chooses which people continue on. We're taking it a step further, where not only can you decide which television pilots continue on, but you also can participate and send in your own pilot through the internet, through our website. You can make it, and if it's good enough, it'll make it onto the show, and you will become a famous rich director.
So you can have a show that's on that wins like a couple weeks in a row, and it's a hot show, and then it can become like Lost, and all of a sudden start sucking, and it's going to be out.
Yeah.
You don't even have to sleep with us. All you have to do is make a good show.
But as a professional writer, can I just say that Lost sucked from the get-go, and you guys just caught on over time. I know a show that's going nowhere when I see one right away.
Oh, God.
The first time they said, "What's in the box?" and they opened it, and it was like, "It's another box." I was like, "Come on."
Okay.
That's fair. That's fair. Hey, Jack, I was just wondering, like, you obviously are talented both in music and comedy. When you were a kid, a psycho crazy kid, which did you lean towards one or the other? The comedy just started first. I mean, you could do both, like, great. If you had to choose, I mean, I don't know. What was happening in your crazy little mind when you were a kid?
I like to get laughs. I did when I was a little kid. I like to shock people and get laughs. But I also liked to do the drama when I was in high school and college. Somewhere along the line, I realized that my strength lied in the clownery. That's where my bread and butter.
Well, I heard that your wife is a triplet. Now,
Yeah, she is.
has there ever been a time when she admitted to you that they might have switched during the dating ceremonies that you guys
No,
may
they're
have went
not
through?
identical triplets.
But did you still try?
No. I know where you're going. I think that's weird. Have you ever done a menage a trois?
Yes.
Yes.
I say bummer. I feel guilty for the one that I'm not focusing on.
Well, that is the height of arrogance.
Yeah, I know. I guess I just don't have that problem.
People have feelings. If you're not like really paying attention to the. It's exhausting. Forget that.
Hey, by the
You're all
way,
in on the one that you want, and then
I kind of agree with you, bro, to be honest with you.
one is where it's at.
By the way, you stole the show, Jack. You and Will, the whole Oscar thing. That should have been the opening number, by the way, to the show.
Oh, thanks.
Month ago.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, we try.
Chio in the morning. Weekdays 5:30 to 10. Only on Wired 96.5.